we have a desire to bolster our BI strategy and generally make it more effective and usable, and ticking box for BI, ticking box for effectively consolidation of platforms so that we become as efficient as we can be for delivery of user, the best possible user experience. So we get that tick in the box. We get the tick in the box for effectively delivery of information on a mobile basis. There are a lot of very, very expensive solutions out there to allow you to do that. So we've got that with Sabisu already, so we don't need to buy any further data presentation tools for mobile devices. It's all there.
So you'll be running around on iPads within weeks?
Basically, yeah. Yeah, safe iPads. We can't unfortunately take standard iPads onto there, but yeah, certainly some explosion-proof tablet PCs, we can get what we need there, so it's great. One of the real strengths of Sabisu will be for this service delivery. We, at the moment, have restricted it to a more BI, business information approach, and using communities from a business information standpoint. But it was always envisaged that you can spread Sabisu across your whole supply chain, both from the services and products and products and feedstocks, to give everyone the view that they need to provide service. The idea would be to just judiciously knock off, information, key information interchanges with external providers through Sabisu. And then, of course, effectively, if they put in a similar premise infrastructure to what we have here, then you can move it right down the chain.
So, for example, all the way to the environmental agency or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it really solves the big age-old problem of being able to share information across a company without the need to deploy new applications. And what we were looking for was really the good old dashboard view of the world, where you could just say, well, today I need to see this EHS information and this production information, and I just want it all organised on my screen like this. That's exactly what Sabisu gives us. So I think it just gets rid of the need to come back to an IT department to ask for reports to be produced in all of the individual systems that they have. It removes the need for them to log into all of their different systems to see an overview of the information. I think the philosophy of Sabisu is pretty good, because what it allows us to do is keep all of the existing infrastructure and applications that support all of the business processes, but it gives us that overview of what's inside all of them and in one place, and without the need to deploy anything to the end user's desktop. So that was kind of the philosophy that we had with Sabisu. We wanted to use it to really drive some benefit, and we don't want to have end users coming back to us in the IT and automation team to try and produce reports that are specific to the applications in question. We just needed something where the end user could say, I need some information out of this system and that system, and I just want to pull it all together and see it all on one page. Well, personally, I want to see it used a great deal within SABIC. I think it holds an awful lot of value for us, and what I would like to do is start to explore how we can share a lot of the information that we have in the UK on a much wider basis. We already know that people are continually emailing spreadsheets and documents all over the place, and all of this uncontrolled data, it's just a terrible mess when you look at it. And really what I want to do is take all of that for pretty much the whole of SABIC and just say, look, we can bring things together in a much neater way using Sabisu. Sabisu gives us the opportunity to hook people into our data without the need to, whereas in the past we would probably have just emailed the information out to them. And yet here we are with a platform that can actually deliver us safe and secure sharing of information, not just within Sabi, but outside in the wider world as well.
The next level with new clients that decide to go down this system with us, obviously I could also do the same with them. It's just a case of they get security information so they can only view their gear, and that's the type of setup that we're looking for. So we can advertise this as a product that we provide as part of our service, as well as the on-site service. We're providing the data management as well. Nobody wants reams and reams of paperwork anymore. It all has to be done on the computer, and it all has to be accessible and backed up. Every time I log out, any information I've changed or updated is already backed up. So I don't need to worry about losing data at all. That's all done by the Sabisu system. So it's current and it's up to date. It's going to massively reduce the amount of computer inputting work that we have to do. We're more engineering site-based than IT-based, put it that way. So the more simple it is for us, the better, which is great, you know. From experience, showing people what it can do, they want it, basically. So basically, we market it as an extension to the site work that we do. But across the board, if we show them the Sabisu system that we've got set up there and with our database on it, they like what they see with the data storage. The fact that it's internet based, so they can look at it. We can both be looking at it at the same time. Me down in Teesside, them wherever they are. You can end up with a heck of a lot of stuff sat on a computer that's pretty meaningless unless it's all gathered together in one place, which is what our database was set up originally to do. The way it's put onto the Sabisu system makes it work so much better, and it's a lot easier for everyone to do it that way. Whether it's in the UK or abroad or whatever, this will just be part of our LDAR programme. As far as I can see, that's just going to be how we do things from now on.